Have I ever told you about the time I auditioned to be an Oompa-Loompa?
I don't like the look of it.
No, not that sort of Oompa-Loompa. Not that sort of Oompa-Loompa either. But it was for the musical production of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I think it was called Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory in the London West End. It was an open audition to become ensemble, to become an Oompa-Loompa, and I was in the middle of my training to be the West End's next big superstar, and I went in all guns blazing thinking, right, you're a character actor, you can perform the shit out of an Oompa-Loompa. I mean, they haven't really got any lines, they just have to dance a little bit and sing. But there was one element of that I wasn't at all crazy about, and that was the dance element. Because, I don't know if you know, but I'm not a dancer. So, start of the story, I turned up at the theatre on the day of the open call for people to audition to be in this West End musical as an Oompa-Loompa. Now, I didn't know what to expect. This was my first professional audition for anything, so I was living my best life. I was all confident. I had my dance gear on, I had my holder with all my gear inside, my repertoire folder of music that I could sing if they wanted me to sing in the audition. I was ready to go. I got there a little bit later than everybody else because I had to walk past every single person that was auditioning, and they were all queuing up along the side of the theatre, all back down, past it, down the road, round the roundabout and back again. And as I was walking past, I was looking at them all thinking, oh, they're a lot fitter than I am. All slim and muscular and skinny, and there was me, all plump like a little fairy and starting to become very nervous. So eventually we were sort of allowed into the theatre. We were given a number. I can't remember my number, so I can't tell you what my number was, but we were given numbers. And then group by group we were shown the audition dance. Now, the first part of this audition was the dance call. Now, like I said earlier on, not a dancer, but I expected to be taught for at least 30 minutes, maybe, about the dance, break it down step by step. Oh no, oh, was I wrong? The woman came in and she was like, well, everyone stretch, everyone start stretching. And I'm looking around and all the boys I'm with are sat in the splits or jumping into the splits like Laganja or bloody Stranger from RuPaul's Drag Race. And I'm thinking to myself, I can't even do like half of a split. The only thing I could split would be my trousers. So I'm just really looking uncomfortable right now, trying to do all of these sort of stretches and poses to try and show people that I mean business. I'm here for a reason, and that job is going to be mine. And I didn't look the part. Anyway, warming up aside, the choreographer slash dance captain, she sort of said, right guys, on your feet, let's learn the section of the dance that we're going to be doing. And then straight away she was like 5, 6, 7, 8. And like, she's throwing these kicks up in the air, these back steps and these turns and these pirouettes, and then a jump into the split like a death drop, but not. And straight away I looked at everyone and thought, shit, I am well out of my comfort depth here. But she gave us a few attempts at it, you know, to pick it up. So I could sort of, you know, at this point, bullshit my way around the dance, make it look as if I knew what I was doing, but at the same time not just look like a dancer, but proper characterise the emotion of an Oompa-Loompa on my face whilst looking like a sack of potatoes dancing around in a tight vest and some shorts. Now, for some reason, instead of wearing my jazz shoes that would have probably helped me a little bit more, I thought today would be the ideal day to wear my new Nike trainers. Now, these Nike trainers had a lot of grip on them, and there was a move involved in the dance that required us to backstep on our feet. Now, during rehearsal it was fine because we were on carpet, so therefore there wasn't a lot of cause for me to mess up. Come the actual audition, it was on like laminate flooring, like proper wooden dance floor, and I tried to do the back step, and my shoes just don't move at all, and the rest of my body moved, but my shoes, they stayed still. At this point, I knew that I had messed the audition up, because moments later I was sat on the floor on my ass, surrounded by all these young boys that had been to ballet school or had all this dance experience, jumping around, going into the splits just for the sake of it. Well, they all carried on dancing around me, really, and because of the tempo of the song that we had to audition to, I couldn't get up off my feet quick enough to at least make it look like I could be castable in this West End production of a musical. It came of no surprise to me when they were cutting people one by one, and that my name was mentioned first. Really came of no surprise to me, mainly because I fell over and didn't actually show any dance ability at all. But there's always one part of this story that will always remain in the back of my head, and that literally was a guy that stood next to me in the audition. He stopped what he was doing to pick me up, help me off the floor, and make sure I was okay. And do you know what? Fair play to the guy. Like, that could have been his chance at a West End debut as an Oompa-Loompa. The greatest of all roles in musical theatre. And he would risk it to help this fat lump up off the floor. Whether or not he was doing it to impress the people behind the panel, I don't know. But he stopped his audition to pick me up. And needless to say, he didn't go out in the first round. I don't know if he made it further than the second round, but I always remember how nice and genuine this guy was to, like, say, stop his audition to help me up off the floor, make sure I was okay, whilst the entire room were watching, looking on at me, thinking, why is this guy here? Is he even trained? I just wanted the whole room to swallow me up. But like I said, needless to say, I didn't get the role of Oompa-Loompa. Still to this day, I get shudders when I see an Oompa-Loompa in a film. But that was the time that I fell over in a West End audition to be an Oompa-Loompa. So I hope you enjoyed that little story. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you've got any embarrassing audition stories, or even the fact, if you've got any embarrassing stories in general. Let me know down in the comments. I can't wait to hear from you guys. But until next time, thank you so much for sitting and watching this 20-something-year-old boy talk in his spare room about life. Until next time, guys, thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye.
Oompa-Loompa-Doopa-Dee-Doo.